I just feel like when I look at this lineup, I'm like, you have no real cooldowns for Vision to play on the map. Like, you put Iron Shell on your bounty, you can use techies all the time.
And then they barely scrape by to get into the elimination round, where they then 2-0'd the opponent that picked them.
Oh, they didn't have a choice though, right?
They did.
Oh, that was the one that did have a choice.
Yeah, Aurora picked them, right? If I remember correctly.
Okay,
and Aurora had beaten them 2-0 in the group stage and supposedly also beaten them in 4 scrims in a row earlier. So I guess, you know, that's dangerous. You pick the team that had a lot of learning to do against you. So what I'm looking for here is have Boom Boys leveled up, because this is the hardest test you're going to get in your first series. I'm pretty hopeful for them in this game, if I'm honest. I think the Vision draft looks a little bit spicy and kind of hard to execute.
Spicy, you say? Okay. Why? How is it spicy? It feels like a lot of regular heroes that we're used to seeing for them.
It doesn't have the most obvious way of initiating. You're playing a support duo of techies, bounty hunter, who don't have reliable initiating lockdown. Your offlaner is not your classic initiation hero either. Vacuum, sure, it can work if the enemy heroes are in a specific position, but there's no guarantee that's going to be the case. However, I will say I think this bounty hunter is going to become a bigger and bigger pick. We've seen Yandex have great success with it on Soxa. They might run it later today. And of course, you and I, we cast a Vision game where we were like, this is, when it comes to 9 class playing annoying heroes that just roam around the map, give Vision and info, this is probably his #1 now.
I mean, I would argue both their supports are extremely annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, who likes playing against the techies, for God's sake?
It's just, if I looked at these two lineups and I didn't know Vision were on the Dire, I would say I like the Radiant lineup better.
Right.
Okay. It's just they are so good at playing even very hard to execute lineups. But with that said, if you do have a slip up here or there, I definitely think it's the kind of lineup that can really run out of steam. So need to get off to a good start, need to get some of the plays rolling correctly. Otherwise, Boom Boys have a, I think it's fair to say they just have a more stable lineup, right?
Yeah,
oh, there might be a shuriken.
Stay alive here, gets a silence of the last second with the Bramble, as well as 9 class cannot finish the job quite yet. Still looking for the blood grenade now applied to the chicken as Kiritich trying to run it off. Very greedy, trying to get some last hits under the tower. He's just gonna get killed off by 9 class instead. Super greed mode for Kiritich as 9 class will be traded off. I can't believe he did that. Is now onto the tier 1 at the top lane. Miera, left to his own devices, will be dropped in addition. So Vision, after all said and done, have 3 kills to the 2.
Right, but there's nothing to be claimed on the map for Vision except maybe a mid-tier 1. There's no Roche, there's no... Oh, hang on.
A big kill onto Notice. GPK has the burst damage. No one was feeling very confident that he could stay alive. Ducalis finally gets a blast up onto an enemy hero, but then you can see Satanic going to town on this Lina, but the Cold Embrace is saving him. Shiva's from no one, going to slow them down as well. Little minus armor now applied to the center. The curse only onto the bear. As they get the Yules to try to slow him down. Another curse crown.
That's true, I guess.
9 class, is this another death for you, good sir? Trying to get some cover with the mines. They will blow up. The Shadow Realm will reach him. Curse crown onto the high ground. And he's just going to get Echo slashed by Kiritich. My goodness, the damage coming at him is absurd.
Worth mentioning here, if you're a fantasy fan watching this game, Satanic is close to 900 CS, so if you have him on last hits, that's good.
Nice. Kiritich, he's going to get stunned up right off the bat. Deal's going to try to keep him alive. Miera gets the hoof stomp up, but no one able to close the gap here with the Mortimer's Kisses on the backline. Satanic's just deleting one hero. There's the card being used, but nobody's inside of it. Finally, puts a little critter inside it. It's a chicken trying to run away, but the Aegis gets claimed while he's inside the cart. And Vision looking very good in this high ground defense. They get the Aegis, they get a buyback out of a support.
Great idea.
Up there, thank you. Just adding to the great resume that I have, of course. Great ideas. 10K lead for Vision. Oh, the blink in instant abyssal from Satanic, and Wyvern just gets deleted. What the hell was that blink? Did not have Vision, but surprise. Vision. 9 class gonna lead the way. Notice, jumps in, they get the Hex, they get the Abyssal from Satanic, focusing on the Centaur. He's really tanky, though. The Force has to try to keep him alive. He uses the cart, gonna try to put somebody in. There's a curse onto 2, though. It's Miera looking for the hook stomp after attack, getting some good layering stuns onto this bear. Notice spots the BKB, so avoiding all of this damage. They kill off the bear with the chicken, but another bear will be out very shortly. Elisand on the high ground, the Brambles preventing this from going any further from the Boom Boy side. I don't know if Boom Boys can get here in time. The mines are very, even the creeps are against Boom Boys. Dota plus, the creeps, what's next? Finally, no one getting the first Aegis of the game. They find themselves a Lina, vacuum into the abyss, but there's the cart to try to save him, but the stun they get the force out on the high ground, but GPK has nowhere to go. Finally gets off the low target, getting invis. Will be able to get out, potentially trying to TP out, and he does. But 3 dead for Boom Boys. Yeah, Roche Banner is on Ducalis. See where they opt to use it. Satanic, Bear. A little miscommunication from Boom Boys. They get the LSA for the vacuum onto 2. The refresher now popping. The Terrorize comes at the right moment as Kiritage is absolutely destroying Notice. He gets killed off, but it's going to be a trade for the chicken as Satanic's Bear does fall. Yeah, Miro being pursued by Satanic. Has the Desolator with the Homer's Kiss.
What is
damage?
this
Look
damage?
at this. Centaur almost dead. Uses the Yules to try to stay alive. Miro now on the run with the Stampede. Kiritage taking the brunt of the damage out from the Bear. Gets the Raptor Dance with good amount of HP back. The Bear does die, but more will come. I believe a Cheese or Lotus was passed to Kiritage.
That was
back to full HP.
KPs, though.
And I don't know who's going to win. Dota Plus does, though. So should I even question it anymore? 5th Roshan up.
9 class.
Yep, he's spotted. Bedlam doing a lot of damage along with GPK, so they delete 1 support. Does have buyback, though. And he's going to buy back, actually. As you can see, Yatoro has brought out a lot onto this Bear. They're already getting the Bear just by himself. It's a full lane for Vision. The Darkseer does die on the other side of the map, though. Now Lina all alone, going to get stun locked. Is the damage there as Miero gets the hook stomp at the last moment, trying to save his Lina. There's a back wall, though, and that is the Divine Rapier on the deck as no one just completely insta-gibs on the Snapfire. Double kill for him. And surely they're going to force these buybacks out. A couple have come out, though, for Vision.
They still lost the barracks, and then simultaneously they get the clean Lina jump, and that's...
Heritage. Oh, he finds himself a techie. He's trying to go for the Raptor Dance, but gets... Oh, the damage from Nolan. It's not quite enough to get the kill. They get the curse instead, as they're going to beat 9 class into the ground. 2 minutes of no bounty hunter. Notice getting destroyed, but that is just the Aegis. Kiritage with the BKB, attempting to run away now. Satanic gets off the Abyssal Blade. Absolutely destroys save. Absolutely destroys Kiritage as no one... Again with the damage on this double Divine Rapier, double Daedalus. My goodness. He is the true carry now for Vision, and certainly going to force out the buyback onto Kaz as Satanic gets a second lane of barracks, looking for the Megas now. They should certainly need the buyback on the Centaur. He's going to come back now naturally, but that is Mega Creeps now in favor of Vision. There's Kaz inside of the cart. Satanic's Bear will likely fall.
I mean, it's also an interesting initiation idea to be able to toss in the Bear, but...
Yeah. Whoa, okay. Did that just happen? Was that a single shot?
Oh, well.
Oh my god. BK showing himself. Notice, gets off the vacuum. There's the damage to Eon Disc procs. Now they're going to back away. Roche Banner placed on the high ground as there's the Bear going for the Ancient again. They get the Yules against him. Can pop the BKB, will do so. Get the Abyssal Blade. The damage is enough to kill off the Bear. The Ancient is almost dead already, and Vision haven't had to expend basically anything to kill it. As the jump in from Nolan, trying to finish off the base himself. There's the fortification. He will fall, though, with the Divine Rapiers. What the hell is happening?
Wait, was that...
They buyback on the Lina. No one thought he could just finish the game, but no, says GPK.
That was really unnecessary.
And Vision... Again, attempt number 3 at the Ancient.
9 class
gonna
somehow.
Get some vision. Notice is jumping in. No one jumps in. In addition, he gets a pistol blade, but Satanic with the Bear is going to get cursed at the last moment. Doesn't have enough damage after the fact. Gets bashed again. Gets stunned again. Down goes the Bear. Is there another one? Divine Rapiers hit the deck again in favor of Boom Boys. They're just collecting Divine Rapiers. 35k lead for Vision. It's gone down by half. They come in from opposite angles. There's the AoE surge. An attempt number X as noticed. Again, right on top of the throat. It's enough as Vision finally bring this game to an end. 77.5 minutes. They take it. What an awesome game number 1 of this series. Holy shit.